Right, we're gonna get in this garden today and see if we can get these weeds pulled. I can't do any tilling because it's just kind of wet. It's been raining the last few days. It was supposed to be sunny today, but as you can see, it's pretty gloomy out here. Hasn't been raining or anything, but certainly not. There's certainly not any sun out to help dry up these beds. 32 minutes. Didn't seem that long. It's about as good as it's gonna get. I'm about to test this soil. Pretty good with soil makeup though, so I'm just gonna test it to see. I fixed it last year and it should still be good. pH was way too high last year, so I had to adjust it. Then everything started growing and turning green. Alright, so let me get testing this soil. Good morning, everyone. I'm back in the garden. Last weekend, weeded what was left of the garden, kind of turned the soil up. I had problems with the tiller, so I had to do it by hand. This weekend, actually, it's Monday morning, I'm gonna add some stuff to it. It's already been fertilized, and I fixed the pH and the nutrients. I'm just gonna be adding some peat moss, black cow manure, and some perlite. I'm gonna add some worm castings to each bed, not much, but still a little. And I'm also gonna add some rabbit manure also. So when I'm done, this is gonna be rich. I just hope that it's not too strong for when we plant. Hope it doesn't kill anything with the fertilizers that I put last week. Anyway, let's see how this is going to turn out. You can join me here for the adventure. Alright guys, I'm back at it. I had to take a little break. It's quite tiring mixing all this stuff together by hand without a tiller. About halfway done. I still have peat moss, perlite to add, which was what I'm about to do now. And then I'm going to put the cow manure compost on top. Alright guys, I am done, worn out, hot, sweaty, but I'm done. Somewhere along the way this video cut off, got a text message and it just turned off. Alright, let me get cleaned up and I'm gonna get myself headed out to buy my plants. We're gonna be planting tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, eggplant, Asian long beans, and bitter melon. That's the start. That's probably all we're gonna do, but we may add up one or two things if we have any space left. But I'm getting 20 tomato plants. I'm gonna try to find some pink brandywine, 10 of those, and 10 celebrity tomato plants. So see if I can go find those. It's kind of late in the season. I'm late because every time I was off to get something done in the garden, it was raining. So it's towards the end of April. I think it's the 25th today. 24th or 25th. 25th, I think. So I'm pretty late. I hope the nursery still has what I'm looking for. All right, we'll see you guys there. I'm back home. I've been back home for a while. I just been waiting for the sun to go down a little bit. It's actually starting to drizzle, so probably gonna have to go inside for a few minutes. Let's come back out. We only have like 20% chance of rain today, but it's starting to drizzle. Anyway, these beds are all done. I'm gonna be planting tomatoes. Here we have celebrity tomato plants. We'll be planting 12 of those in this bed here. And just behind those are some heirloom brandywine. I know it's kind of late in the season. Probably won't produce much off of those once it starts getting hot, but thought I'd try. Alright, we've got Big Bertha bell peppers here. 6 of those. I'll lay out right here against this trellis here. I'm gonna plant some cucumbers, Bertha's cucumbers. This trellis here, I'm gonna plant some Kentucky pole beans, Kentucky Wonder pole beans. And I've got 4 eggplants here. I've got 3 millionaire eggplants, the long slender eggplants, and I believe this one, or maybe this one right here, is the little round green eggplant. My wife likes to cook those. This trellis here is going to be for ampalaya. It's Filipino. It's for bitter melon. And this trellis here is going to be planted, going to be used for some Asian long beans. Got some tomato cages there. I'm gonna got my poles down here. I need to wash those. They're a little rusty. All right. Let me get inside because it's starting to rain. Be back in a few. I'm not using all that though. I have to thin that out. It's way too many. I don't want to break the roots. Last year I tried to break the root. I mean, separate them, and I ruined them.
You gonna plant something in the tree?
Where? I just did.
What you plant there?
Green beans was for the pole
Oh, when did you do this?
last year.
I didn't realize. Oh,
Well,
you
to
did
show
this
how much
today.
you come out here.
You did this today. Every time I come in, never noticed it.
Wait,
This.
Hun, that's been there since last year, huh?
Are you serious?
Very serious. You don't pay very close attention, sweetheart.
Do it?
You don't pay very close attention. I had the cucumbers right there last year. I probably should change it, but it's too late now.
You know, Aunt Linda came here the other day and checked your garden. She thought you already planted.
Hmm. Not yet.
Because in the Philippines, she plants a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she likes to plant. She has like snap beans, long beans,
Mm.
and pine, calamansi. A lot. She likes to plant a lot. That's why I asked her, did you plant? I said, you gardening? No. Sometimes I do at Mimi's house, but it was the one in front Carl's planting.
Jenny has.
Mm.
I mean, Jenny has a
We're almost done, huh?
no. The you see how many tomato plants I have
Where?
in front of you?
Oh. I'm going na, Han. Okay?
Okay, hon, love you. Alright, I probably should have planted those cucumbers first. It's going to be hard for me to get through there. I have a trellis up on the back side of those cucumbers. All right, got all the plants done. Everything's planted. Not without problems though. I broke one of my trellises. This one here, it's broken. I'm gonna have to fix it because that's where I planted the long beans, and they get really heavy. I don't want it to fall down. Still gonna be planting bitter melon on that trellis there. We haven't. I thought I had seeds from last year, but we don't have any. I'm gonna have to get some. I got everything planted. I had to walk in the garden to actually in the bed itself to plant those cucumbers. But looking good. Everything's planted. Let's see. I've got 15 tomato plants, 12 celebrities, 3. What are those called? Brandywines. Got my long beans. I've got Big Bertha bell peppers. 2 varieties of eggplant, Millionaire, and I'm not sure what the other one's called. It's the round green ones. And burpless cucumbers. And along this trellis right here, the back side here, I have Kentucky Wonder pole beans planted. My wife's Filipina, so she does a lot of cooking and uses a lot of green beans as well. So I wanted to plant some of those. Didn't have anything to put against the trellis there, so thought that would be perfect. All right, guys, it's cleanup time. We'll talk to you all later. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you'd like, and please leave a comment below if you have any questions or comments. Oh, and again, I had to do this. I had to amend this bed without the tiller. I don't know what's wrong with that tiller. I just bought it last year, used it a couple of times, and it's just not running right. I'm gonna have to do some work on it and see what I can do with it. I did this by hand. It was quite the job. Anyway, y'all have a good day.